some technical issues, but we are back, we are online. Alright, so feet together, knees nice and wide. If this is not comfortable, you can bring the feet on the ground, knees up to the sky. Or even knees together and feet to the side, why not? It's your practice and your choice. Bring your hands to your tummy, or one hand to your tummy, one hand to your heart center. Close your eyes and take this time to arrive to your body. Nice long breath. When you inhale, try to expand your tummy. And when you exhale, bring the navel to the spine. And again, inhale, nice big tummy, expand. And exhale, bring the navel back to the spine. One more, nice big stomach when you inhale. And exhale, navel back to the spine. Beautiful. And then bring the knees to your chest and give them a big hug. Bring your forehead to your knees as well. Stay here in a little tuck. And then bring the head back to the ground. Each hand goes on a separate knee and we are going to open and close our knees. So nice and slow but big circles to warm up the hip joints. You can also stop one leg and just go with one leg to one side. Beautiful. Back. And the other one, two nice big circles, mindful circles. And back to the center. Flex your feet and extend your legs up to the sky. If it pulls in your hamstrings, you don't actually have to extend the knees. Yeah, keep them bent, why not? And just flex and point your toes, my favorite. Yeah, keep going, flex and point, and then circle your ankles to one side and then to the other side. Good work. And then flex the toes. Inhale to reach your arms up. Try to touch your toes, but keep the bum on the ground. Nice and long breath. And then bring the knees to your chest. Big hug to your legs. And start rock and rolling up and down your mat. So little rock and rolls up and down until you will come all the way into seated position. Beautiful. Cross your legs and lengthen through the crown of the head. The hands are on top of your knees and you can close your eyes. Feel your sitting bones grounded. Lengthen the spine. Make sure there is space in between your ears and your shoulders. And soften your tummy. Nice long breath. Beautiful. This is the first practice online for this year. So yeah, enjoy. Inhale to reach your arms up. And gently twist to one side. Don't push with your hands, just a gentle twist. Inhale to reach your arms up. And exhale, twist to the other side. Inhale up. And exhale, bring your hands to your Anjali Mudra, to your prayer position. And we will open the practice with the sound of Om. Take a deep inhale. Beautiful. Interlace your fingers, roll your wrists to one side. And then to the other side. Yes. And then extend your arms forward. And even in New Year, you're going to do first a primary series just to strengthen our wrists, our forearms. It's so important. Good. And then go to the sides. Keep squeezing. Watch out that you don't open the ribs. Keep them hugged in. And then go up to the sky. Yoga has 8 limbs, so 8 pillars that it stands on. Asanas, the physical practice, is just one of them. The next one is breath. So in traditional yoga, keep going with your hands, is the breath as important as the positions. And shake it. So today we will try to focus to bring these two together. Slide back on all fours so you can keep the legs crossed and slide through. Bring the hands underneath your shoulders, knees are hip width distance apart. And let's just take a few cat and cows here. So exhale for your angry cat. Inhale for your cow. Use the breath as the music. So fill in the movement into the breathing. So you're going to inhale, initiate the move, and stop the breath, stop the move. Exhale, and again initiate the move. Once you're done with the exhale, stop the move. You can keep going, cat and cow, or you can circle your body. And to the other side as well. So anything that feels good for you right now. Good job. And then stop in the center, hug your navel up, and walk your hands nice and far. Bring your forehead to the ground. Anahatasana pose. Good. Forearms on the ground, slide all the way to your tummy. Sphinx pose. Engage your glutes, engage your legs, lengthen through the crown of the head. Nice and long breath here. One more. And then exhale, bring the forehead on the ground, bend your knees and sway your legs side to side. Not bad this yoga, hey? Beautiful. Bring the hands underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes under and let's have some fun. So let's come all the way to your plank. Now if this is too much, keep the knees on the ground and tuck your toes. No problem with that. Nice long breath. And then take your downward facing dog. So feet are hip width distance apart. Heels are slightly pointing outwards, but so slightly I wouldn't actually even see it. Make sure you're pressing down your thumbs and your index fingers. Lengthen the spine. Roll the shoulders away from your ears. You can walk your dog, so wiggle. Move from your feet to your hands and hands to your feet. Good. And let's take a stroll to the top of the mat. So little steps. Bend the knees if it is too much to the top of your mat. And then exhale to bow down. Chin to chest, lift your navel up and vertebra by vertebra roll up. And then inhale to reach your arms up. Slide the shoulders down. And exhale, Samastiti mountain pose. How are we doing? Good? Alright, let's flow. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen through the crown of the head and pull your tailbone behind you. Bend the knees a little bit. And then exhale to bring the hands down to the ground. Your right leg steps back. Your left leg follows. Stay here with me for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We will go all the way down. You can bring the knees to the ground or you can keep them up. And hug the elbows in. Nice and slow, with control, tummy to the ground. Untuck your toes. Inhale to come to your cobra. Exhale, forehead to the ground. Tuck your toes, knees on or off the ground, your choice. And then come to a modified or full plank. And then take your downward facing dog. Beautiful. 5 breaths, either here or if you want, bring the knees and take your child's pose. This child's pose is always there. It's always available for you to take it. So don't hesitate if you need it. One more breath. If you're in your child's pose, come to your downward facing dog. Look in between the hands and take a stroll to the top of the mat. Step by step, bend the knees as much as you need, especially if you're practicing if it's morning. Exhale to bow down, and then inhale. Roll up. Reach your arms up, and exhale, Samastiti, mountain pose. Beautiful. Let's take one more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the ground, and your left leg steps nice and far. Your right leg follows, and we are staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, knees on the ground if you need. Let's come all the way to our tummy. Hug the elbows in. Untuck your toes. Inhale for your cobra. Elbows are still hugged in. Exhale, forehead on the ground. Plank, full or modified, your choice. Taking the modified today. And then downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Again, feet are hip width distance apart, heels slightly pointing outwards. You're trying to pull the hips as high as you can, rolling the shoulders away from your ears. Good. Look in between your hands, and let's take a stroll, step by step. If you can, walk heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. Exhale, bend your knees and hang down in your ragdoll. So connect your hands and your elbows. Maybe you want to sway side to side. Maybe you want to say yes and no with your head. Beautiful. Release the hands, bend the knees, chin to chest, and roll up, vertebra by vertebra. And then inhale to reach up, and exhale, Samastiti, mountain pose. Your right leg is going to step nice and far. You're coming to your warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. It's a hip opener. So you're opening in here. Make sure that your knee is above the ankle, and you're rolling your front thigh from inside out. Arms are open. Please hang a bit, lift it up, and look beyond your front fingers. Nice and long breath, strong legs. You are a warrior. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to come down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more. Inhale up. And exhale, coming down. Good. Bring your firm on top of your thigh, but don't dump the weight. You can always extend to check. Your right arm circles around and opens. Side angle pose. Still strong legs. Long breath. Still in charge of your breath, guys. Inhale to come to your warrior 2. Flip and reverse. Stay nice and low in the front leg. Lengthen the body. Spread the space in between your ribs. Inhale, come back. Lengthen your front leg. Don't dump the weight. Make sure you're lengthening. Slide forward and then tip over to your Trikonasana, your triangle pose. Your right arm is reaching up. You're lengthening in the lower part, the bottom part of your body. Looking up or down, your choice. Inhale to come up. Flip and reverse. Slide forward to go back on yourself. Lengthen through the left arm up to the sky. Legs are strong. One more breath. Inhale to come up. Cartwheel your hands down to the ground. Your right heel comes up. Left leg steps into your plank. Now you can take your child's pose. Knees to the ground and relax. Or you can go through your vinyasa. So going to your chaturanga. Upward facing. And then downward facing dog. Nice and long breath. 5 breaths, either here or in your child's pose. You choose your practice. Look in between your hands, and again take a stroll to the top of the mat. Exhale to bow down, and inhale to roll up. And exhale, Samastiti, mountain pose. Beautiful. Now your left leg is going to step back. I'm just going to turn around so that you can still see me. So your left leg steps nice and far. Make sure that your right knee is above your left, above your right ankle, not left. Open the hips. Roll your front thigh from inside out. Hug the tummy in. Strong arms, sharp fingers. Look beyond your front arm. and breathe. Warrior two. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, come down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale to come down. Beautiful. Your forearm is going to come on top of your thigh. Side angle pose. And again, remember, don't dump the weight. You can always lengthen the arm. Inhale to come back up and flip and reverse. Slide forward, flip the palm up and go back on yourself. And again, don't dump the weight even on this thigh, and lengthen the space in between your ribs. You should feel you have suddenly more space there. Yeah, beautiful. Inhale to come back up. Lengthen the front knee. Don't dump the weight. Make sure there's a little micro bend. Slide your arms forward, and when you can't go anymore, tip over into your Trikonasana, your triangle pose. Lengthening through the left arm up. Lengthening the bottom part of the body as well. Inhale to come back up. Flip and reverse your warrior. Slide forward to go back. Lengthen through your right arm. Make sure you're not dumping any weight on this bottom arm. Beautiful work, yes. And then inhale to come back up. Cartwheel your hands down to the ground. Rotate your left heel up, step into your plank position, and your choice, vinyasa or child's pose. I'm going to turn around so you don't see my butt, and I'm going to take my child's pose. Your breath during the practice should be with control. You should still have control under your breathing. If you do get a bit puffed, bring the knees to the ground, extend your arms. Today we're starting with like a foundation flow. So you should build this foundation. These positions are the ones that we use a lot. Take your downward facing dog, look in between your hands, and take a stroll to the top of the mat. Exhale to bow down, deepen that forward fold. On your inhale, vertebra by vertebra, roll yourself up. Inhale to reach up, and exhale, Samasthiti, mountain pose. Beautiful. You're going to open your legs, so I'm going to face you and open my legs. My feet are facing a little bit outside. I'm going to bend my knees. Goddess pose. This is not an easy one. I'm not sure why it's called goddess, but it feels beautiful after. Make sure you're hugging your tummy in and opening the knees to the sides. We are going to inhale to reach up as if we are taking a t-shirt off, and exhale, bow down. Inhale, t-shirt. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, up. And exhale. Bring the hands on top of your knees, and you're going to bring your left shoulder in. Look up to the sky. Inhale, back. Exhale, other side. Inhale, and one more time. Look up, rotate, lengthen the spine. Inhale, up, and exhale, go to the other side. Good work. Now you're going to rotate on top of your heels so that the feet are facing forward. Micro bend in your knees and hang down in here. One day we will bring the head down to the ground and go to a headstand. Probably not today. Good. If you want, you can open the legs a little bit more. Maybe this one feels a little bit easier. Just make sure you still have a micro bend in your knees. Soften and surrender in this pose. One more breath. Good work. We're going to bring the heels together. Feet are on the tippy toes and the heels are pushing forward. You're opening your knees. I'm going to show you from the side as well. So I'm opening, pushing my heels forward, pulling my bum behind and lengthening the arms forward. You'll be surprised how far you can actually go. Lengthen the body. Nice and long breath. And if you fall, just get up. That's all right. One more breath. And let's, with control, as much as we can, come all the way to our bum. Good job. Let's take our butterfly. So feet together, knees wide. Lengthen through the crown of the head and come forward. Soften the neck, the shoulders. Relax your jaw. Good work, guys. Let's take our deer pose. So bring your legs into a 90-degree angle. So my front shin is parallel to the top edge of the mat. My right shin is parallel to the side of the mat. There's a 90-degree angle in between my legs. So check all those angles. Flex your feet. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale, come, if you can, into your forward fold. This shouldn't hurt. It's an intense stretch, but you should never go beyond pain. This is what yoga teaches you. You find your edges and you meet them with compassion. It's not push, push, push. Just where I'm at, accept it and explore that. It's a magic world of yoga. It's not just exercise on your mat. It goes way, way beyond. You see your emotions come in and you see how they change. And you start to find the space, the freedom in between the stimulus and the reaction. One more breath. And slowly roll up. Nothing too complicated. We're just going to flip the legs around. So just turn to the other side. Yeah? So again, there will be a 90-degree angle. Your front shin is parallel to the back end of the mat. Your left shin is parallel to the edge of the mat. And there's a 90-degree angle in between your legs. You're going to lengthen and again slide down. Just be mindful, each side might be completely different. So don't push yourself too much. Find that edge, find where this position works for you and stay there. Try to soften your jaw. Relax your body. Surrender. Easy thing to say, hard thing to do, I know. And then slowly roll up. Bring your legs back on the ground, feet on the ground, and windscreen wipe your legs side to side. Good job. We're going to now flex our feet, bring the toes towards you. Keep your knees bent. Inhale to reach your arms up. Exhale, bring the tummy on top of your thighs. Hold on to your toes. And you're going to extend your legs only as far as you can without disconnecting the tummy and the thighs. Yeah, so if you notice there is a space, just bend the knees a bit more. Bring the chin down to your knees and relax the shoulders, the neck, the spine. Forward folds are not so easy to do in the morning, so be patient with yourself. You don't have to push yourself too far. You're just lengthening the body, warming up the body. Slowly roll up vertebra by vertebra. Every practice there is a quick Navasana, quick boat pose. So up to you. If you keep your tippy toes on the ground, extend your arms, maybe lift the legs off the ground. If you're pulling with your neck, you're too far. So if that feels a bit like strained, you need to bring the feet to the ground or even hold on to your hamstrings. On the other side, if you're here and you feel like, no, actually, I can do more, you can make sure there's nothing behind you that will hurt you. Hold on to your heels and lengthen the legs. Yay, a bit of a challenge there. You don't have to do this. This is just for those who have been practicing yoga for a while and would like a bit of a challenge there. Yeah, so any version of boat pose is perfect. It's just where you're at. Good job, guys. Feet on the ground, hands behind you, fingertips are facing towards your butt, and you're going to inhale to lift your hips up. Reverse tabletop. Good. Bam will come on the ground. Extend your arms forward and vertebra by vertebra roll down. So honestly, one by one by one. The head is the last to arrive. One by one by one by one with control. Take your time. Good. Well done. It's not quite yet Shavasana. We'll take a big bend. So bring the hands next to your body. Palms are facing down. Feet are hip width distance apart. Start pressing into your shins so much that your hips will lift off the ground. And keep rolling so that you end up on your shoulders. Make sure your knees are not opening to the sides. Squeeze your butt. Bring the hands together, interlace your fingers, and roll your shoulders together. Puff the chest up. Watch out for the knees again. Don't roll your head. I know I've just done it, but don't do it. And long breath. Beautiful. And then release the hands, shoulders firmly on the ground, vertebra by vertebra roll down. Your tailbone is the last to arrive. So honestly, one by one, even down in the lower back, and then the tailbone comes. Yes, beautiful. Knees to chest, give them a big hug. Let's do one more. Feet on the ground, arms are next to your body, palms are facing down. And again, press into your shins so much that your hips will lift off the floor. Keep pressing so that you come all the way up to your shoulders. Interlace your fingers, and again, roll the shoulders, puff the chest up, watch out for the knees. Squeeze your glutes to lift higher. Nice and long breath. And then release your hands, shoulders to the ground, and roll the body down vertebra by vertebra. Open your arms, either really extend or just in cactus arms, and bring the knees to the right side. Look away from your knees. And then bring the knees back. You might want to shift your hips to the right side for the spine to be straight, and then tip the legs to the left side. Look away from your legs. Gentle twist to finalize the practice today. And then bring the legs back to the center. Again, you might have to shift the hips to the left for the spine to be straight. Hold on to your either feet, soles of the feet, or ankles, or knees even, so that you can take your happy baby without the bum lifting off the ground. You can rock your baby side to side. Everybody's favorite, and lengthen legs. Anything that you need is a last stretch before your final relaxation, your final Shavasana. So for Shavasana, lengthen the legs, let the feet fall to the sides, bring your arms next to your body, palms are facing up, and just adjust the body so you can completely let go, completely relax. Your eyes are closed, and your body feels heavy. You're melting to the ground. Nice and long breath. And there's no more worries. You can completely let go. Completely surrender. Good. Now, if you can, you have the time, Stay a bit longer in your Shavasana. If you need your practice to finish on time, start wiggling your fingers and your toes, and then take a deep inhale to lengthen the arms, lengthen the legs, and then when you're ready, turn to your right side into a little tuck. Let's push with your left hand to come to your seated position. Cross your legs, lengthen through the crown of the head, soften your tummy. Hands are either on top of your knees or in your lap, whatever you prefer. And then just take this moment to check back into your body. How is your body feeling now? How is your breath? And how is your mind now? No judgment, just observe. You're going to seal the practice with the sound of Om. Bring your hands to your Anjali Mudra and take a deep inhale. Thank you so much for coming and sharing the practice today.